The Vanishing House. It was an unusually calm evening when the Harris family moved into the old rural farmhouse. The kind of place people in the town whispered about, but no one really talked about openly. The house had been empty for years, its windows clouded with age and neglect. But the Harris family, hopeful and eager for a fresh start, paid no mind to the warnings. For the first few weeks, neighbors saw them. 2 parents, 3 kids, all settling in. They worked on the yard, setting up a garden. The children played outside, their laughter echoing across the silent expanse. They even visited the local store a few times, making small talk with the few residents who still lived in the area. But then, after that, the house fell silent. Days passed, and no one saw the Harris family outside again. No more laughter, no more light from the windows. The house, once full of life, now stood in complete stillness. Neighbors began to grow uneasy. Some swore they saw shadowy figures moving past the windows at night, flickers of movement, but nothing concrete. The police were eventually called when someone noticed the family car still parked in the driveway, gathering dust, but no sign of the family itself. Inside the house, everything seemed wrong. The front door was wide open. The furniture left exactly where it had been. Plates of food sat on the dining table, still half-eaten, the smell of stale bread and cold stew hanging in the air. The television was on, static filling the screen as if abandoned mid-program. There was no sign of a struggle. No broken windows, no overturned furniture. It was as if the family had simply vanished into thin air. The police searched every room. They found no trace of the Harris family, no clothes, no bags, nothing personal, not even a sign of hasty departure. It was as if they had never existed, as if they had been erased. But then in the master bedroom, they found it. On the mirror, written in something dark and smudged, was a single sentence. "We let it in." The police didn't know what to make of it. Was it a note? A clue? Or something more? The writing was cryptic, unsettling, and there was something about it that made the hair on the back of their necks stand on end. It felt wrong. Theories started to swirl. Some said the house was cursed, its dark history finally catching up with the family. There were rumors about the previous owners, a couple who had vanished without a trace decades ago. Some locals swore it had something to do with the land itself, a place haunted by the ghosts of those who had suffered before. Others whispered about cult activity. The more they speculated, the more the story became something much darker than a simple disappearance. Weeks turned into months, but the case remained unsolved. Investigators combed through the house again and again, but found nothing. No bodies, no signs of struggle, no clues as to where the family had gone or why they'd left behind everything. The cryptic message on the mirror remained, an ominous reminder of whatever it was that had taken them. People still talk about the house today. Some say they've heard strange noises coming from the empty farmhouse at night, scratching at the windows, faint whispers, a low groaning like something ancient and restless. But no one has ever gone back there for long. It's as if the house itself is waiting for the next family to step inside. And now, every once in a while, someone swears they see a figure standing in the window, staring out as if waiting for someone to notice. But by the time anyone looks closer, it's gone. The mystery of the vanishing house remains unsolved. And the message? Well, no one knows what it truly means. But one thing is certain, whatever the Harris family let in, it never left.